Hey everyone, it's Garrison here and welcome back to the channel. And today I am super duper excited because Yena is back. That's right everyone. So I'll be checking out her latest release with Good Morning, the official MV for an all. Now of course this is tied along to a third mini album. I'll have to check it out at some point because as some of you may know, I have quite a bit of catching up to do per se with many of my favorites, especially Yena and her discography. But speaking of her discography, let's take a step back and talk about how much she has shown over time and ever since her debut, which was Smiley. Yes, that unforgettable debut featuring Vibby of all people. Vibby added great contrast to the song, and I loved the textures in that song, and remembering how fun it was taking that pop rock influenced approach and this uber positivity coming from her. You don't get that often in the K-pop scene. You more so get darker concept, you know, braggadocious styled tracks. I say that from time to time because I cannot emphasize that enough. There are some things that I feel like are way too overdone and intricate, or just overused stylistically and influence wise. But speaking of stylistic, you know, songs and, you know, just the influences in Yena's music, you gotta admit, you know, the follow-up with Smartphone was strong. And then she took a bit of twist and turn with Wicked Love. I loved that overall performance for Wicked Love, and the choreo set for that song. Love War featuring B.O. was great, more so laid back in terms of the tempo per se. And then Hate Rodrigo featuring Oogie was quite the interesting track. Not my most favorite track out there. It was a little bit controversial at some point, but you know, I didn't mind it, you know, at the end of the day. But I'm really interested in how she's gonna follow up with Good Morning. Haven't seen the teasers at all, so let's just say I'm in for a surprise. So hey, let's just dive into it. Alright, so brought it up here, Good Morning by Yena. I got the English captions on and all. Let's go. There she is. What the dark start here, no? Oh, the vocal filtering at the start here. Oh my! We're off to a start. A really good start, in fact. Really taking the pop rock approach that she's been really good at. Truly sticking to our guns, huh? Here we go. Oh! Hey! Yeah! Now this is what I'm talking about. Man, the song is just so energizing and fun. Don't worry about where it leads. Ooh! Some great vocal moments here. It's gonna be a perfect day. Oh, what a transition. Man, the energy is so infectious, am I right? What's up? And there's this like really fun sing-along factor to it too. Hey. Oh my. Wow, what a post-chorus here. Okay, bridge. And I've got to admit, the song is somewhat empowering too. out another day. Oh my goodness. The phrasing, the clever lyrics here. Like, come on, you can't tell me this is not good. This is truly the morning call to your Monday mornings. Every single day of the week in the morning, this is the song to give you that extra push and shove, you feel me? That morning call type of song that I'd like to label this as. But I think by far, this has to be the most anthemic heavy song by Yena, and I am so all for it. You feel me, everyone? She's truly sticking to her guns, taking that more so, you know, like mid early 2000s pop rock influence approach into her music, but taking it, you know, bringing it back more so in terms of a title track, and also, you know, coming through with meaningful lyrics. Because I say that because at some point it became very empowering, you know, like moving on from a bad day, starting a fresh new day, you know, making for what it's worth, you know I'm saying, living in the moment and having a good a time, right, despite everything that may be going on, you know. So it's like very encouraging, empowering, and really hard-hitting in a right kind of manner. Notice what I said there. Hard-hitting in a bright kind of manner. In what kind of world or K-pop song these days where you get that type of mix come into play, you know what I'm saying? And I remember first getting that kind of mix by Yena with her debut of Smiley, or even the likes of Look to You. Now, speaking of Look to You, if you think about Look to You, and for those who remember my review, it's like, oh my goodness, it makes so much sense. Mayu Akisaka took part on songwriting and, you know, taking part behind the scenes and for writing that song, Look to You, and good amount of Yena's music. Believe it or not, be sure to search her up, because Mayu Akisaka has worked with many of my favorites, whether it be G-Friend, whether it be Oh My Girl, whether it be Love Bomb by Fromis9. I'm still gonna credit her with Love Bomb. I'm gonna credit many of her hits that she's taken part on, because you gotta say, hey, you know, she has brought so many amazing jams for us across many of our favorite artists and groups, let's admit it. And I'm not going to be even surprised if she took part on Good Morning, because I can really sense her influence on this song. Let's see here. Who's working behind the scenes? So we got Pollock. That is a very familiar name. 72, yes, 72 has worked with Yena in the past before, yep, and the likes of Twice in their song Scientist, but very heavily more so with Everglow and their discography, whether it be their debut with Bum Bum Chocolate, Smartphone with Yena, Wicked Love. Yeah, it all adds up. We also, yes, we have Mayu Akisaka, right? Really gotta applaud her for many works, working with other legendary artists in the past before, the likes of GOT7 as well, and has worked with ITZY in the past before. L's Up, remember Cloud9, that amazing song as well when I did my album review for L's Up. So really huge individuals behind the scenes. We got Jonathan Sim, we got JL Gerber, Drew Lewis. So some new names here that I'm gonna have to familiarize myself. Incredible solo artist 12 as well, taking part in a writing portion for this song. But all in all, really good mix between the rock elements in this song, the drum kit work, the bass work, on all four fronts, I've got to admit. But there are a good amount of moments where I gotta say have to be my favorite sections in this song, you feel me, and bright spots that occur in this song. So let me bring up the song again and music video and point out those favorite moments. I think by far, obviously the chorus. I really digged that post-chorus that we got before the bridge really brought things back and held things together, right? And really built up, you know, built it back up, the energy that we're getting in the song. I'll point it out once we get back into it. So let me do that right away here, guys. So not gonna lie, you know, just the start of the scene and like what I was seeing, what I was hearing, I'm like, this has to be really maybe cyberpunk-esque. But then we have the bunch of rock instrumentations coming into play, the alarm going off. So this is truly that wake-up call, you know, to kickstart your day type of song. But this transition here, you know, transition into the subway system, the typical metropolitan subway system, very busy, early morning. But I have to challenge and face a new day because another day is waiting for me. Ain't that true, Yena, right? I love the tugging moments when it comes to the guitar work here. Oh yeah, that drum can't work. You see what I'm saying? It was crazy last night, you know. It seemed like, you know, this nightmare wouldn't end almost. But hey, don't worry, lift your head up, you know, lift your head up and, you know, move on to that next day, to another day. So right now, sun's up, what's up? You know, that chant, this chant here, what's up? To think about another. Hey. What's up? Like, let's make this a good morning, you know? The sun's up. Let's make this a good morning, you know? Let's start fresh, you feel me? So, oh my goodness. So now we got verse 2 here where it takes a different kind of path per se, I like to say. And it really talks about like, oh, I don't know where this goes, you know, whether it's your direction in life, you know, what you're doing currently, and all. Maybe there is some concern and second guessing yourself and all of what you're currently doing, you know. But obviously, whether you feel like, you know, the sun is pointing, go with your gut feeling, you know. Even if I don't run, it's all right. I'm going at my own pace. I'm going at my own pace towards my goals, dreams, aspirations, or whatever I want to do, you know what I'm saying? I may not be fast as everyone. I may take some more time per se, but this is my pace. I'm gonna do my thing because I am me, you know? Just one step at a time. What a transition here. I absolutely love this transition here with the flames, you know, cutting through the screen with the sword, and then boom. Great background vocal moments here in the back there in terms of the layering, I've got to admit. But this is what I've been saying, you know, there's many reasons why Smiley is still goated for me in terms of my favorite title track from her, is because I feel like, I felt like initially, right away, oh my goodness, the pop rock route and just rock in general, right? I feel like she could mess with many different other, you know, subgenres of rock in her future music, you know what I'm saying? Or quite possibly when it comes to the B-sides on this latest mini album. I'm gonna have to find out for myself. Sun's up, what's up? But this is what I'm saying, in themic feel that we get, this chant-alongable, sing-alongable moment and breakdown in the song is everything. And that's what I'm missing a lot from modern day K-pop releases. It's like, I could really wish for and hope for a better, impactful chorus. And this is how you do a chorus, everyone. Whether it be catchy, whether it be sing-alongable, you know what I'm saying? It just has to stick, right? It has to stick, right? It has to provide a great follow-up after the pre-chorus, right? Something that's gonna really get stuck in your mind and memorable upon first and second listen. Na na. And then this na 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 na. I really love this post-chorus follow-up before we hit the bridge here, everyone, where it gets a little bit vulnerable here. Erase the traces of tears from last night. Tell me in the mirror, but yeah, just tell yourself everything's gonna be all right. You know, there's another day. There's another day in store for you. You know. No need to be afraid. No need to be stuck in that rut. You know, look at the sky, right?
Another day.
It's another day. I really get that, like, contrasting type of balance that we're getting from Yena here. Because if you think about it, right, very dark outside, but, like, she's lighting up the whole area with her rock, really heavy pop rock approach in this, and then is just truly shining with her own true colors throughout this music video as it progresses and progresses, which is really cool. And just the artistic direction with the animations, the storytelling from the bridge, and these moments that occur in this music video is really cool. In fact, you know, this kind of, like, in a way, reminds me of, like, what she has done in the past before. If you think about Smiley, if you think about the likes of Wicked Love, or more so, I would like to say Hate Rodrigo, right? Like, I feel like we're getting the best of both worlds, but in a very uber and themic type of manner that's gonna rock your world and bring all the energy levels up. Yes, I am someone who believes in energy levels, not like heavily, but I do believe that your energy dips in a certain time in the afternoon, and there's a certain productivity time per say, but you know, usually right now my energy should be low. It was low prior to this, but man, I feel so alive, and just due to the free spiritedness and overjoy moments that we get in this song and music video. But let me know your thoughts, everyone. I didn't think it was like crazily groundbreaking, but like this suits Yena to a T, like a perfect fitted glove, I've got to admit. And I really hope she sticks to her guns. Maybe, you know, not always, you know, continuously doing necessarily pop rock in terms of title track. Maybe keep it in the B-sides, but I would really like to see her step it up even more with more levels of rock and utilizing sub-genres of rock, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be progressive rock. Dreamcatcher has done that as of recently, worked with different kind of rock sub-genres. If you think about Woods, former label mates, which by the way, I somehow ended up seeing on my TikTok timeline him, Nathan Ho-Ho, taking part on Yena's B-side, The Ugly Duckling. Most look into that particular track, everyone. Sorry, I can't find words here because it's a friggin' Monday. I'm gonna be real with y'all, but hey, You know, as always, be sure to like and subscribe as it goes a long way and it helps out the channel so much. I gotta give this a strong 9 out of 10. It's really a huge contender to Smiley, I've got to admit. But let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts because it just warms my heart connecting with y'all in the comment section down below. This has been Garrison, and peace.